According to their foundation legend, Tibetans believe two deities cast avatars of themselves into the world of beasts in the Tibetan highlands centuries and centuries ago. One avatar was a red monkey, while the other was a she-demon. The monkey was a sophisticate imbued with compassion, insight, and worldly wisdom. In contrast, the she-demon was aggressive, abrupt, and disposed to fits of explosive and unreasoning violence. With self-deprecatory humor, Tibetans see the extremes of Tibetan behavior in these two progenitors. They also delight in saying their ancestors had figured out a theory of human evolution from simians long before an English scientist did so in the 19th century. One day, the monkey heard the she-demon howling in loneliness. Moved by her cries, he found her in a cave on the mountain Gompo-ri in the Yarlung Valley. The two became partners and gave birth to 6 partially human offspring with a slightly simian cast. The 6 children are thought to represent the forebears of the 6 main clans in the Yarlung Valley in ancient times. The progeny exasperated their parents. Finicky and restless, they rejected the nourishment customarily acceptable to monkeys or demons. The monkey prayed for intercession by one of the deities, who duly came and taught him and the she-demon how to grow barley. This occurred in a sickle-shaped field called Zorthang. I picture after the harvest both parents, by then reduced to nervous wrecks with dark circles under their eyes, anxiously watching while their 6 tempestuous offspring suspiciously sniffed at the barley grain and then greedily devoured it. As rice is to East Asia and wheat to Europe, so barley is to Tibet. There is little wonder this staple foodstuff is believed to be a gift from a benevolent deity. It grows well at high altitudes, unlike grains from lowland regions. Tibetans roast barley to make tsampa, a dough-like mixture of barley, yak butter, and tea, kneaded together in a manual contraption that looks like a small handheld and thumb-operated porcelain blender. It can be flavored further with sugar and dried cheese, with the resulting paste tasting like a Russian poppy seed cake without poppy seeds, if you can imagine it. Tibetans know where the site where this foundational legend occurred. Today it is part of the Yarlung Valley, about a half-day's drive from Lhasa. It takes another half-day to climb Gompo-ri to reach the venerated cave where the monkey and the she-demon met and begat the Tibetan people. For centuries, farmers have gone to Zorthang on pilgrimages. The purpose is to take home a pinch of the sacred soil to reinvigorate the spiritual fertility of their fields. When I visited the region, our driver had pulled our car to the side of the road so that a friend could do some sketching and painting. I mentioned to our guide that I would like to go to Zorthang if it was not too far away. Is it a long way to get there? Not at all, said the guide, who gave me a slightly perplexed but amused look as he gestured to the fields next to the road. This is Zorthang. Purely by accident, or perhaps by karma, we had stopped next to the fields I had hoped to visit. I gathered up some dirt with the cheerful assistance of our driver, who could scarcely believe an incongruous-looking foreigner was following a custom that had been forgotten by contemporary Tibetans. It was a joyful interlude as we sat by the roadside for tea. My friend produced several paintings of the Yarlung Valley. I got a small bag of sacred earth, and our Tibetan friends received validation about a custom from an unexpected non-Tibetan source.